If you get everything you want the minute you want it, then what's the point in living? Imagine waking up tomorrow and everything you ever wanted just instantly appears. No effort, no challenge, no journey. At first, it sounds like heaven, but give it 5 seconds and your heart would flatline. Your mind would rot. Your soul would starve. Because if life handed you everything the moment you wanted it, what would actually be left to live for? That's the silent truth no one wants to say out loud. A perfect life is the most dangerous life you could live. Because perfection kills purpose. To have problems is to truly live life. Problems are proof that your heart is beating, that your story is moving, and that you're still in the arena. Without problems, nothing would exist. Everything would just be. People think their biggest fear is pain or struggle, but that's not true. Most people's greatest fear is nothingness, the silence, the numbness, the void of having nothing to fight for. And what creates that void? A life without problems. Imagine living on a straight rainbow road forever. No turns, no challenges, no surprises. Sure, it's beautiful at first, but if there is no other road, no detours, no dark tunnels, no steep hills, the rainbow road stops being special. It just becomes the road. And eventually, you lose appreciation for the very thing you thought you wanted most. Ease. That's why the people who hope for a life without problems are unknowingly wishing for the very thing they fear the most. They're asking for numbness. They're asking for silence. They're asking for nothingness. But you weren't built for nothingness. You were built for depth. You were built for challenge. You were built for meaning. And meaning only exists where there are obstacles to overcome. Problems aren't punishments, they're invitations. Each one is a door the universe places in front of you saying, walk through this, and you will not be the same person on the other side. And that's the beauty most people miss. Problems don't just make life meaningful, they make you meaningful. They carve you, they sculpt you, and they sharpen you. Your character, your resilience, your depth and your uniqueness, it all comes from the battles you face and the choices you make inside them. Think about the most inspiring people you've ever met. They're not interesting because everything went right for them. They're interesting because everything didn't. They're defined by how they navigated chaos, how they rose from the things that tried to break them. Problems are the fingerprints of your identity. That's why every person is different, because every person fights a different set of battles. Problems create personality. Problems create perspective. Problems create the most beautiful thing in this world, uniqueness. If you strip a person of their problems, you strip them of their story, you strip them of their depth, you strip them of their humanity. And that's why running from problems doesn't save you. It erases you. But here's the powerful shift. The moment you stop seeing problems as curses and start seeing them as catalysts, your entire life transforms. Suddenly, the things you thought were in the way become the way. The obstacles become teachers. The struggles become stepping stones. The fear becomes fuel. You stop asking, why is this happening to me? And you start asking, what is this shaping me into? Every problem is preparing you for a version of yourself you haven't met yet. You want an extraordinary life? Then embrace extraordinary problems. You want a powerful future? Then stop praying for an easy path. Start praying for the strength, courage, and resilience to walk the hard one. Because the truth is harsh, but freeing. The quality of your life is directly connected to the quality of problems you're willing to face. The people who rise aren't the ones with fewer problems. they're the ones who stop running from them. And the moment you embrace this, you stop feeling like life is attacking you, and you start realizing life is evolving you. You start seeing problems not as weights, but as workouts, training sessions for your mind and spirit. You start becoming grateful for the very things you used to avoid. Because appreciation doesn't come from what's easy. It comes from what's earned. You appreciate the sunrise more after a dark night. You appreciate growth more after struggle. You appreciate peace more after chaos. Without problems, you wouldn't know what any of that feels like. Without problems, you wouldn't feel alive. So the next time life hands you something heavy, don't curse it. Study it. Don't run, just refocus. And don't break. Build. Look at that problem and realize this is part of the story, part of the journey, part of what will make you someone capable of the life you dream of. A good life doesn't come from avoiding problems. It comes from mastering them. You don't need a problem-free life. You need the strength to face them, the wisdom to learn from them, and the courage to walk through them. Problems are not your enemy. They are architects of your evolution. They are what make you interesting, powerful, resilient, and alive. So, no, don't wish for an easy life. Wish for a meaningful one. And a meaningful life will always require problems. So, embrace them. Learn from them. Let them shape you into someone you're proud of. Because at the end of your story, people won't remember the times everything went perfectly. They'll remember how you rose from the times that they didn't. And maybe that's the point. Not to live a life without problems, but to become the kind of person who transforms them into something beautiful. Thank you for watching.